Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jundila Fukaha Walakula. I will explain to you all about cultural sensitivity and cultural appreciation. So, cultural sensitivity refers to the ability to understand, appreciate, and respect cultural difference in interaction between individual or group from different culture backgrounds. In the context of tourism, this is important so that tourists can behave politely and in accordance with the cultural norms of the destination they visit. The next, cultural etiquette and appropriate behavior various tourist destinations. Cultural etiquette is the rules of procedure that are respected within a particular society or culture. Appropriate behavior in tourist destination includes knowledge and understanding of the local custom prevailing in the place visited. For example, in Japan, avoiding the habit of making loud noises or talking on the phone in public is one of the value etiquettes. And in India, it is important to show respect to parents or elders by being humble and polite. And then in the Middle Eastern countries, tourists are expected to dress modestly and avoid overly revealing behavior such as holding hands or kissing in public. And the next is potential cultural misunderstanding in tourism interaction. When tourists do not understand the local culture or custom well, misunderstanding may arise or even their action may be considered rude by the local. Some potential misunderstanding that can occur include there is incorrect body language, touching head in Southeast Asia, and then ignoring religious rules. Incorrect body language, for example, giving a thumbs up in some countries can be considered a positive gesture, while in others it can be considered an insult. And then, touching head in Southeast Asia. The head is considered the most sacred in many cultures in Southeast Asia. Touching the head of another person's head, especially a child, can be considered very disrespectful. And then, ignoring religious rules, such as wearing inappropriate clothing when visiting a place of worship, which could be considered very offensive to locals. And the next is how to prevent cultural misunderstanding. There is conduct cultural research before traveling, and then respect local tradition, ask the locals, and then behave in a polite and humble manner. Conduct cultural research before traveling is important because travel needs to learn the custom, habit, and etiquette of their destination. This can be done by reading books and watching video or discussing with experienced people. And then respect local tradition. Respect the tradition of place, for example, by wearing modest clothing in place of worship or following local rules, such as not eating or drinking in public during Ramadan in Muslim countries. And then ask the local. When in doubt, do not hesitate to ask local about appropriate and polite behavior in the place. By understanding cultural etiquette and knowing how to avoid cultural misunderstanding, travelers can enjoy more pleasant and respectful travel experience and contribute to the creation of better relationship between different cultures. And next, be having polite and humble manners. Show respect, be friendly, and mention a positive body attitude, and then a smile or polite words is often enough to show goodwill. And the next is cultural appreciation. Cultural appreciation is the respect, recognition, and deep understanding of the value, tradition, and uniqueness of a particular culture. And then cultural appreciation involves learning, understanding, and celebrating cultural diversity in a respectful and meaningful way without denigration or exploiting elements of that culture. Importance of cultural awareness and respect in the tourism industry. Valuing diversity. Tourism involves interaction between travel and local communities with different cultural backgrounds. Understanding and respecting local culture help create a positive and respectful experience, and then avoiding conflict. Insensitivity to cultural norms can lead to misunderstanding or even conflict between tourists and locals. And then supporting sustainability by respecting local culture, travel can help prevent an exploitation or removal of valuable tradition, and then thus supporting the sustainability of the culture, and then improving the travel experience. Cultural awareness allows travelers to enjoy more immersive and meaningful experiences, such as understanding the story behind local rituals and then tradition or art. Then, example how tourism contributes to the preservation and promotion of local culture. Preserving tradition and art, tourism encourages local community to mention traditional art, music, dance, or craft to keep them relevant and attractive to travelers. For example, Kecak dance in Bali, Indonesia. This performance continues to be preserved as tourist attraction as well as medium for promoting Burmese culture to the world. And then wayang kulit in Java. Wayang performances that are often witnessed by tourists help maintain the existence of this traditional art. The next is empowering local community. Tourists create economic opportunity for local community towards making souvenirs, traditional food, or becoming cultural tour guide. And then cultural homestay in indigenous village. Homestay programs such as in Panglipuran village, Bali allows tourists to learn firsthand about indigenous life while providing income for local community. And then support cultural heritage conservation. Revenue from tourism is often used to preserve cultural and historical sites, like Borobudur Temple in Indonesia. As a major tourist destination, fund from admission ticket and tourist program help preserve the temple. And Acropolis in Greece. Tourists support the care and preservation of this historic site for future generations to enjoy. And then raising global awareness. Tourism promotes local culture to the global audience, which help build appreciation for cultural diversity. And an example, cultural festivals such as Carnival in Brazil, the Holi Festival in India, or the Pasola Festival in Sumba. Indonesia attracts foreign tourists, raising global awareness of the richness of these cultures. In conclusion, cultural awareness and respect in the tourism industry not only encourage positive interaction between tourists and local communities, but also directly contributes to the preservation and promotion of local cultures. Through economic support, tradition preservation, and global promotion, tourism can be a powerful tool to protect the world's cultural treasure. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video and thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.